Hey Mechwarriors, welcome back to Open Plays MechWarrior 5. We're in the Gunsberg system. We came over from Kaesong last mission as we discussed. I'm going to go ahead and fix up my ailing ON1, Orion M. I'll take a look at what happens. I did have some sparks flying out. I want to make sure I don't have some unknown internals, and I don't see any being hit, so we'll just hit repair all and walk away. I almost lost that arm. It was in the structural. That's a pretty good setup for this mech, by the way. I don't think you could do much better as a balanced loadout unless you wanted more long range reach out and touch somebody, in which case I'd put a 10 here and take out some of the double heat sinks. Sorry, LRM 10 here, or even here. It's probably safer on the arms. I'd put it there. And that still will leave you lots of reach out and touch somebody at long distance and a pretty heavy punch at close. I don't like LRMs in a mech I operate for the simple reason that it makes me focus on shooting that at long distance instead of telling my other lance mates what to be doing, which is my #1 role. 14 days. Got to travel at least that far somewhere anyway. Let's check on the jump jets I still need. Need one more. One more. We'll go to home, see what else. I got a Gauss I don't need. I got a laser I will buy. Oh, they're calling. Okay, I need one of these. So now I can turn those 4 in. They're calling that a rare weapon. I don't think so. I mean, really it is if I don't have any. I got one, but that's not rare. Nope, don't need none of that. No surprise, really. While I'm here in an industrial hub, I got this assassin on the last episode, and I didn't do a paint job or any mods on it yet. I wanted to take a look at it and see what I could do. I'm looking at it as an infiltration mech, just so you know. And really, no, this will not do. That is not enough armor. I wasted my money. It's got good speed. It's got good jump jets. It's a 40-tonner, so it should sneak through. But I expect more armor, and I need more punch for another mission, which would be the Crimson Crusade Episode 5. I got to take out turrets and comm towers. I misread how many empty slots for energy there were. Because that's so small, I can't even put a medium in there. And I need at least 3 mediums to successfully fight, excuse me, turrets, light tanks, and the, I forget what they actually call them, surveillance towers that you have to take out. Now, you can always ram them and run through them, but no. This is way under armored and not sufficient for anything. And no extra weight. So that was a waste of about $1.5 million C-bills. And the search continues. And that search is going to continue. Oh, shucks, I can't see what's available now. We'll take a blind shot at it. What is this? 6 to 9. I'll take a 7 to 9. And why jump any further than I have to? We'll try Nox. 27 days. I've been doing longer missions. I'm going to shorten them back up. What I'd like to do is a quick repair or two, an industrial hub, something like that, and then 2 combat missions per episode. And I'd like to keep them down to somewhere in the 40-minute range, no longer. And one of the reasons is it just takes too long to render them in DaVinci Resolve. Now that might change when I get my new PC in the next week. We might actually see an increase in that because it is supposedly a much faster PC. Can I get a jump jet? Not even one. Oh, there we go. Okay, all I need is one. Thank you. And we'll take it to home. I'll cash in on that one. Uh-oh, my dog's got his bone. No missions here, so moving right along, let's find something juicy with 2 or 3. It'll be way over here. We got a war zone and a battlefield. That's tasty. I got a raid, which is tasty. Well, just one though. Still, everything is 13 days away. I could take Crimson Crusade here at Najha, but I really want to do that after. I don't want to distort the experience too much, and if I take this mission, which has, really good requirements for it, you might not have played it, so I don't want to reveal too much, but I've already been talking about Mission 4, so Opa's going to shut up now and take 2 battlefields, or two war zones. I don't want to do something I wouldn't normally do from what I've seen so far within the RasalHague DLC. And I don't think normally I'd do that because that can be risky. You got a 40 ton or 320 ton kicker in the middle of that can be difficult, or at least heavy damage, and you're a long way away from industrial hubs. And a beachhead, which I have never found to be overly hard, but they can be. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, it's a 3, that's why. Caught my eye and I decided, no, there's nothing there I want, and had to go back and look at it. Sorry. No, I'm not taking multi-missions. 62, 315. Well, I did say I wanted to start taking missions that were a little bit more. I wish the payout were a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not needing salvage. Yeah, no, I expect all kind of things on this mission, including a new mech for me. That's actually less damage than my, well, it says more damage, but how's that happen? Oh, got the LRM. Okay, never mind. That's not for me. Maybe it's time for the Battlemaster. It is. Okay. Always take out your smallest mech first and upsize it. That's just being fair. In fact, I'm going to see how she'll do with my ON1. I got to quit saying he and she because I'm not really sure when they're wearing a full face mask. Oh, that's chin. He's got a man's chin, I think. 20 more tons. Crusaders got to go. What do I have for a slightly beefier Well, that's slightly beefier. Okay, hang on. Give it to the guy with a 10 for, I thought one of these had long range. Missiles, that is. And I've got 4 stalkers. I think I'm going to have to convert one of these. Until then, take that one. I've got 5 more tons, so I can make this a 70. And we'll pump him into the grasshopper. Yeah, Mr. Chin here with a 10 for ballistics should do just fine and still pick up some experience there. I need to run through real quick and enforce my philosophy on weapons groups. Because this ain't it. I got no 2. Why would it do no? Oh, it had large laser on 2. Why would it do that? Everybody knows medium lasers go on 2 and missiles go on 3. And those are plain not Artemis. Okay. Get my rhythm down. How many seconds? Not as fast as I thought. Okay. 2 heat each should do it. And the 3F stalker. Can't believe I got this many stalkers. I must really like them back then. The mission, the episode, the playthrough that this was drawn from was a June 2020. It's just the oldest one I happen to have, and that's what I kind of told myself that I was going to do. So I did. And I was supposed to check its, where'd it go? Weapons groups. I'm getting forgetful. Okay, large lasers on the 1, medium lasers on the 2, SRMs on the 3. And just in case, only want to fire 1, because he doesn't have arms, we can do this. And just in case, I only want to fire 2 to take out a VTOL or something. And that's because, in theory, the AI are better at the, well, I don't have a button 5 and 6. I'd have to do it on the keyboard. By actually using the 5 and 6. I'm thinking about changing my F1, F2, F3, etc. buttons to command the lance. I don't know if they're assignable or not. I got to look into it. Thinking about changing those to just the 1, 2, 3, 4 because my fingers can reach them easier. Let's go do this. Warzone. What was it, 84? No, it wasn't that high. Or was it? I will never know now. Sure I will. Opa will go watch the film and make sure. I have given up my age. I said film. $780 full up rounds of ammo. I gotta trip this map marker, so let me run through the city a little bit. Seeing as it's not a defense, I don't really care about damage, but I do care about speed, so. There we go. Not one of these has long-range missiles. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to do some changing for that. Sorry, that was a messy pause. I think hit the wrong buttons a couple times, but I got to stop doing that. It's either short or long, isn't it? Yep. Gonna have to do some modifications on this one, aren't I? It's a little bit toasty. It's okay for light mechs, but heavy mechs and assault mechs, when I gotta do multiple shots, it's just not gonna do. I'm gonna have to go to chain fire. So, here we go. I will chain fire the mediums. And I think I'm going to chain fire, do an option to chain fire on the SRMs. Where'd that tank go? Did we already kill it? Nope. I can't see it.
Target destroyed.
Good, come get this one.
Target identified.
Did I just see a second dropship?
Contact. Battlemech.
That was me. Oh, that was me missing. It's me shooting that shoulder on purpose because it's already damaged, and that transfers the damage points inboard.
That kills reactor is about to explode.
Yeah, probably is. But not on me.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Yeah, when I say people need to learn the science of the game, it's stuff like that is what I really mean. When you take that left arm off, if you shoot the left side torso, you're transferring points into the mech because it's missing there. And of course, taking off a torso or takes off the arm as well. Because the arm bone's attached to the torso bone. Yeah, see, this way I can still fire an alpha strike if I've got the heat points for it. This way, I mean the way I set up my weapons groups with the chain fires, etc.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Cool, I'll shoot it.
Tango's on radar. Enemy destroyed.
Well, I didn't even get a chance. Did you fall on me? Yes, they do damage you. And the last two will be over here. And yep, thought so.
Group target acknowledged.
You still far away. And that is the same battle mech I'm based on, except I'm a hero. I am the Hellslinger. Hear me roar. They're on the wrong side of that canyon, aren't they? There's only one way up, and I'm at it.
New target, Battlemaster.
So by doing that, I'm putting all those points on his torso,
Enemy mech destroyed.
which makes him mincemeat real quick. Ah, I missed.
That mech is about to go critical.
Yes, it is.
Mission complete, Commander. Every kill from here out is bonus pay. Stick around as long as you like, but don't get too overconfident. Enemy forces still have a sizable hold of this area. Fall back to the mark nav point when you're ready for evac.
Yeah, I've decided not to go for the extra money during the playthrough. I would be preserving my mechs as much as possible in a real playthrough. So once again, it's trying to play true to form.
Prepare for mech extraction.
Of course, if you gotta shoot them, you gotta shoot them. Freebie, Warhammer. Legs work the same way as far as I understand it. It's programmed that if you hit the leg hitbox area and there's no leg there, it transfers to the center torso because that's what it's attached to. Not full points, some points. And I forget the exact ratio. But it's there and it's real. Three points. Not a lot of choices there. We'll take that one because I know I'll sell it when the time comes, which is when I need money. Hey, Major Weaver's picking up in the stalker, isn't he? Didn't do the damage I did, but he got more kills than I did. How does that work? I think it's called stolen kills. The Orion, of course, is built to kill, or make points anyway, so it did. Grasshopper didn't do bad. It didn't, I mean, at least damage and didn't die on us. Kill 5 Igors. Igor. I guess that depends on where you're from, huh? I need to make another cantina run, don't I? I believe I do. But that'll be the next episode. No, we're not there yet. We'll go ahead and repair in the field. 7 days. Not bad. 5 days, not bad. I think I took the most. 7 days, not bad. Maybe the stalker did. Yeah, I think it did. 9 days. Not a big deal. We do have another battlefield right here. If I remember, it was... Come on, Opal, hit the right button. I remember it's level 38, 34, so I'm not taking it. It's 230 tons. I would rather spend a few seconds going to a different system and picking up a better mission with more payoff. 2 of them here. I want to go to a mission place with 2 if I can. So 2 of them there. We'll take that one and see if there's anything good there. If not, I just wasted a few seconds of your time. And I'll pay it back by taking these missions. Got to write out a post-it note and put it on my monitor that says Next industrial hub, refit a stalker for long range. At least one. Got 4. Jeez. I can't win, folks. Where's all these level 9 missions they're talking about? And just for the record, when I said I want to do, you know, episodes that are 40 minutes or so, I do not have a timer running. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that at all. No, I could do this. Ah, boy. I can't do this in this episode. I'm going to come back to this one. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to push the envelope. I'm just bouncing around randomly on my mouse. I'm going to pull this 32 raid at 230 tons. And then I'm going to come back in the next episode and do these 3 mission this multi-mission operation. I don't think I've ever done one and recorded it yet, so let's have some fun and do that, because I'm here to tell you, the DLC, you're doing a multi-mission operations. You're doing several. So you do get like 10 days repair in between, but that's not enough. It's to play back to the why am I drawing a blank? Kestrel Lancer's playthrough when you're doing Tigris, Tikhonov, and then Sarna at the end. But those give you, in some cases, as much as 40 days between to do repairs. So you very seldom, in fact, only twice, can you not use the same mechs, as long as you don't get blown up too badly. Anyway, as promised, we'll do this one. And in doing that one, I'm only going to take 3 mechs. Because it's a raid, and I want them to all be 64 or better for speed. And you know how this works. I'm taking the 0-1 for me. Grasshopper for him. I've got 85 left. Oh, you know what? You take the Battlemaster, Mr. Chin. I'm sorry, the Orion. Then I'll flip it out. I do need to get a little more practice on the assault mech, and that is one of my favorite assault mechs because it is a hero. And if you want to know what the difference is between a hero mech and a regular mech, I have a short. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see I have like 5 shorts out there right now. Could be more by the time you get there. And one of them is, why is a hero mech so much better? Why do hero mechs rock? And it'll explain it to you. And you can't see it in the vanilla version of the game, but you can see it in yet another mech lab. And I believe that those points and quirks are programmed in for hero mech, but I can't prove it either in the vanilla version. So here we go. I've had enough talk. How about you? That's one of the other reasons I need to cut my episodes down to about 40 minutes is it's hard for me to talk like this and not drink at the same time because my mouth just gets so dry.
Okay. We have been slated for a raid deep
Sorry.
into enemy territory to take out a number of satellite systems our employer has marked on your map. We will monitor your progress and set an evac point for pickup once the targets have been destroyed.
Let's take a look-see. We'll do the city. Come down and then go across. Big old rectangle. See, I could be retired fishing in that lake right now. And if you're following along, you're going to be saying, but Opa, you live in Arizona, you don't have lakes, and that would be incorrect. We have Lake Parker, which is up on top of the mountain in the Echuca Range at 7,000 or 8,000 feet, which in the summertime is a wonderful place to go with boat rentals, fishing, and all kind of fun. You don't believe me? Google Lake Parker, Arizona. Alright, what is that target? Oh, okay, satellite stuff. That was an overreaction for that target. And that one too. More better heat sinking. Or split up my weapons groups a little bit better. Thank you. Well, I thought he got it. Hey, something just shot at me. Let's find my way through this stuff. Yep, this'll do. Get some windshield wipers for the jungle missions, don't we? Not for rain, for leaves. I saw a heavy and said, gosh, a heavy. It's a dragon. Guys, go get some kill points. Get the trees out the way. Hey, now, he's shooting at me. I didn't get no aggression on him. Yeah, I've got to watch my heat already. Irby, where'd he go? I'll light a leg up. There. Take your 32 kph and cut it down to about 12. Yeah, gotta admit, that was a pretty good pilot to slap that off on me, wasn't it?
That's one less target. Hostile dropship above.
Enemy mech down.
Just saying to myself, how can we make this mission any better? And the answer is, enemy dropship above. Somebody take out that small laser back here? Okay, I will.
New target can
Coordinating on target ID.
Me too. Is it crazy I actually talk back to these folks, or am I still sane as long as I don't expect them to enter back again?
Great snipe shot. Target destroyed.
I might have to put my large lasers on chain fire. I think that would make sense, actually. You can always push the button twice if you're really in need of two at once. Which, headshots are, that's a good thing to do. That also gives the AI mechs an opportunity to decide if they have enough heat remaining in reserve to fire again. And frankly, I can't wiggle my finger fast enough to get all
new target cracked.
of the medium lasers while I'm still on a target. So maybe take them off of chain and put the large in chain on chain. Would make more sense. I bet that satellite antenna is my target. Yes, it is.
We're on it, Commander.
Thank you. Now, I'm not going to shoot it. I just want to see if you do.
Target neutralized. All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job. Getting you an evac now. Head to the marked location.
They actually killed a mech. I never even softened up. Hi there.
Target acquired.
Oh, not on the arm. It's one of the reasons why it's worthwhile to stay in the same mech, even if you're not playing pilot overhaul and you don't get any affinity points. You get used to what's on the arm and what's not on the arm, and so you're not doing strange stuff like firing and missing all over the place because of that. Or you can just lock your arms and not have to worry about it.
A job well done, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
Or you can screw up and not worry about it. I leave the arms unlocked, screw up, don't worry about it, and that's because in 3 years of playing I've only had a month and a half, well, almost 2 months of recording and having people looking over my shoulder and watching my screw ups. I made rank 8. That was my goal. You're probably saying, well, of course it was, Oppo, because you have to make it. Got all my jump jets, don't need none of that stuff. This stuff will sell fine. Wait a minute. Yeah, that stuff will sell fine. Okay. Hey, did good. The heck, Major Weaver? You didn't kill anything. Nothing. Wow. That is disappointing. Okay, and put another post-it note on my monitor. Major Chen gets slot 2. Wow. In theory, targeting runs that way. You really... I don't know if they've changed it or not. 3 years ago, they were talking like you always want your number 2 mech to be... your number 2 slot to be your best pilot, best... heaviest, you know, next heaviest mech, etc., and on down from there. I got no idea if they're still doing that, but what I'm seeing, wow. Opa Plays MechWarrior 5 signing out. We'll see you in the next mission. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You say that fast 5 times and see how you do. Until then, Opa's out.